You applied to 57 jobs this month. You used ChatGPT for your resume. You smiled through the interview like a hostage with dental coverage. And still, crickets. Meanwhile, Todd, who once listed vibes as a skill, just got promoted. Welcome to the modern job market. Let's talk about why it's broken and how to survive it. Dig into this. Why this happens to qualified people. First off, you're not crazy. Well, you might be, I don't know you. But you're doing everything technically right. That's the problem. You're playing by a rule book written by boomers and revised by people who haven't updated their LinkedIn photos since the Obama era. Meanwhile, hiring managers are swiping through resumes like it's Tinder, hoping to vibe with someone before the coffee wears off. Who gets hired and why it's not fair. Want to hear something kind of dark? Hiring rarely is about who's best. Sometimes it's even about who's least annoying to train. And if you've got personality, strong skills, ideas, well, that can be intimidating. Some hiring managers would rather pick a safe pair of hands than a standout. It's not just gatekeeping, it's risk aversion wrapped in khaki slacks. The algorithmic black hole, ATS isn't your friend. You thought you were writing to a person with that resume? Nah, you were whispering into the void of a resume scanning algorithm that flagged you because you didn't use the word stakeholder 3 times. ATS is like a mood ring with code. You lost because you said project coordination instead of cross-functional synergy with strategic partners. Here's a real example. A client of mine, certified, experienced, portfolio on lock, got rejected from a job she was doing at her current company because she didn't meet the criteria. The job description was written by a manager who didn't actually know what the job involved. The resume filtered out by the ATS because she used team lead instead of program manager. Real skill, fake disqualifier. That's the game you're playing, people. Networking versus applying. Why the backdoor wins. Look, I've said this before, 85% of jobs are filled through networking. That's not encouragement. It's a warning. If you're not in the soft yes pile from someone's buddy in ops, you're in the eventually delete pile. You know who gets the call back? Jason from sales, who once bought the hiring manager a beer in 2018 and never asked for anything until now. The system doesn't reward effort. It rewards warm familiarity and passive guilt. So what actually does work? Well, here's the brutal truth. Resume alone, not enough. Cover letter, skimmed at best. Applying online, it's like screaming into a pillow made of Glassdoor reviews. So what does work? Direct outreach. Find the hiring manager. Send value, not a plea. Post once a week on LinkedIn. Not, I'm looking for work. Share an idea, a tip, a take. Reverse referrals. Refer others. Be seen as a connector. You'll be remembered. And most importantly, don't stop after no. A no is often a not now wearing a cheap disguise. If this is hitting a little too close to home, well then hit the subscribe button. I break down the job hunt without the recruiter yoga speak or toxic positivity. This channel's for people who are good at what they do and are tired of feeling like trash for not getting callbacks. Next week's video is why your job interview felt like a therapy session and what to do about it. Stick around. It gets real here. Now, let's talk overqualified, the disguised red flag. Oh, we loved your background, but you're just a little overqualified. You know what that means? In HR talk, it means we can't afford you, and we're scared you'll leave in 6 months. Or even worse, that you're smarter than us. But being good is sometimes the red flag. You think you're bringing experience. They think you're bringing expectations. See the difference there? Pro tip, reframe everything. Instead of saying 15 years of experience, say, I help teams go from chaos to calm. Faster than most. Nobody's scared of that. Culture fit. Do you seem normal enough to sit next to me? Have you ever heard, we just didn't feel like it was the right culture fit? That's not feedback. That's vibes. Pure and simple. Interviews are social chemistry tests disguised as professional assessments. You could be a spreadsheet samurai, but if your Zoom background screams prisoner of capitalism, you're out. So yes, know your stuff, but also smile, show interest, laugh at the VP's jokes, even if it physically hurts you. This is corporate theater. Learn your lines. You're not broken, the system is. Final truth, you're not broken. The system is designed to waste your time, drain your confidence, and make you think it's your fault.
Well, it's not.
So stop trying to be the perfect resume and start being the person they remember after the call ends. You're not hired yet? That's not failure. That's capitalism on hard mode. Now go give the algorithm hell. Comment below. How many jobs have you applied to without hearing back? I want to know, because you're not alone. And here, we say the quiet part out loud. Stay sharp, stay weird. Like if you like, sub if you sub, share if you share. I'm Thrive. Bye.
They said this was the dream.
All neon smiles and glass routines, but I don't glow like they do. Marching shadows through the marble halls, clockwork silence dressed in protocol. I smiled when they asked if I was free, tied in silk but I couldn't breathe. I danced like they wanted, spun like a gear, but I saw my reflection just disappear. Tethered in the glow, dancing but I know this ain't my tempo, no. I want the chaos below, strip off the coat, watch how I overload. Not made for this cold show, I'll burn it down slow. Mirrors crack with every spin, no grace left to bottle in. Their promises of violet flame flickered out when they spoke my name. I won't be your haunted pearl, I'm caught in my own world. Tethered in the glow, dancing but I know, no, this ain't my tempo, no. I want the chaos below, strip off the cold coat, watch how I overload. Not made for this ghost show, I'll burn it down solo. Tethered in the glow, no more I cut the cord, I want the war. They built the script, I hacked the score. I'm not their dream, I'm something more. This is not rebellion. It's remembering who I was before